Hello students, welcome to our Max class. I hope you have all done your Max test very well. Previously, we have seen some examples of exercise 5.3. Today, in this video, we are going to learn how to do the solution of last three examples in exercise 5.3. Let us recall the formulae. If a straight line passing through y-intercept with slope m, then the equation of the straight line by slope intercept form is y is equal to mx plus c. Next formula, if a straight line passing through the point x1, y1 with slope m, then the equation of the straight line by point slope form is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Next formula, if a straight line passing through the points x1, y1 and x2, y2, then the equation of the straight line by two-point form y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. If a straight line passing through the x coordinate and y coordinate, then the equation of the straight line by intercept form is x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. These are the important formulas to find the equation of the straight line. Let us see the example 5.27. See the question. A mobile phone is put to use when the battery power is 100%. It means the mobile phone has full of charge. The percent of battery power y in decimal remaining after using the mobile phone for x hours is assumed as y is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. So, in this question, y-axis denote the battery power and x-axis denote the elapsed time in hours, that is used time in hours. We have to draw a graph of the equation. We have to draw the graph for this equation. Then next subdivision, find the number of hours elapsed if the battery power is 40%. In this question, battery power 40%, that is y-axis is given. We have to find used time x in hours. Then third subdivision, how much time does it take so that battery has no power? The battery has no power means y is equal to 0. Then here we have to find time, that is x. Let us do the solution. First subdivision, draw a graph of the equation. First you take down the given equation y is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. First, put x is equal to 0. Then y is equal to minus 0.25 into 0 plus 1, that is y is equal to 1. So here the point is x 0, y 1. Then next you put y is equal to 0 in this equation, that is 0 is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1, that is transpose this x term before the equal means it becomes plus 0.25x is equal to 1, that is x is equal to 1 by 0.25. For removing decimal, you have to multiply by 100 both numerator and denominator. Then we get x equal to 100 by 25. Cancelling this by 25 table means 125s are 25, 4 25s are 100. Therefore, x is equal to 4. Then the x point is 4 and y point is 0. Now you have to plot the points 4, 0 and 0, 1. See, in this graph, x denote time in hours, that is used time in hours. Then y denote battery power in percentage. Scale x axis 1 centimeter is equal to 1 unit and y axis 1 centimeter is equal to 0.25 units. Here you have to plot these 2 points. First point 4, 0. X axis 4, y axis 0. Then you mark here 4, 0. Then 0, 1. X axis 0, y axis 1. 0, 1. Now you have to join these points means we get a straight line. This straight line denote the equation y is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. This is the answer for the first subdivision. Now we move on to the second subdivision. See the second subdivision. To find the time when battery power is 40%. Here y axis 40% is given. We have to find used time, that is denote x. So you have to take y is equal to 40%, that is 40 by 100. Cancelling this means we get 4 by 10 in decimal, that is 0.4. Therefore, here y is equal to 0.4. Now, you have to apply this value in the given equation. First, you take down and write the given equation. Y is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. Instead of y, you have to apply 0.4 is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. You transpose this minus 0.25x before the equal means we get plus 0.25x is equal to 1 minus 0.4. Now 0.25x is equal to 1 minus 0.4 is 0.6. Therefore, x is equal to 0.6 by 0.25. For removing the decimal, you have to multiply by 100 both numerator and denominator because here 2 decimal is the highest number of decimal. So, you have to multiply 100 both numerator and denominator. Then we get x is equal to 60 by 25. Now, cancelling this by 5 table means we get 5 5s are 25, 1 5 is 5, remainder 1, then 2 5s are 10. Now, you divide this means we get the decimal, that is 1 5 is 5, 2 5s are 10, remainder 2, you add 0 means 20, then 4 5s are 20. Therefore, the value of x is 2.4 hours because x denote time. 2.4 hours. Hence, the time x is equal to 2.4 hours. Then third subdivision, if the battery power is 0, then y is equal to 0 because battery power denote y axis, therefore y is equal to 0. Now you have to apply this y value in the given equation. First you take down the given equation, y is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. Therefore, 0 is equal to minus 0.25x plus 1. Then transpose this minus 0.25x before the equal means it becomes plus, that is 0.25x is equal to 1, x is equal to 1 by 0.25. Removing this decimal, multiply by 100 both numerator and denominator, then we get 100 by 25, then 4 25s are, cancelling this by 25 table, 125 is 25, 4 25s are 100, therefore x is equal to 4 hours. As after 4 hours, the battery power of the mobile phone will have no power. This is the answer for this question. Now we move on to the next example, 5.28. See the question. A line makes positive intercepts on coordinate axis with the sum is 7 and yet passes through minus 3, 8. Find its equation. In this question, a line makes positive intercept with the sum is 7 and it is passes through the point minus 3, 8 is given. We have to find the equation of the straight line. Then means which formula you have to use? See here, positive intercepts. Intercepts means use the formula by intercept form S. That is x by a plus y by b equal to 1. Let us see the solution. If a and b are the intercept. Then their sum, that is a plus b, is equal to 7. Here b is equal to 7 minus a. Intercept form, we have the equation x by a plus y by b is equal to 1. This is the formula. Now you have to apply the given intercept in this equation, means we get x by a plus y by, instead of b you have to apply this, means 7 minus a is equal to 1. As this line passing through the point minus 3, 8. So this one you take x point and y point. Now you have to apply this point in this equation, means we have minus 3 by a plus 8 by 7 minus a is equal to 1. Now you take LCM for this. A into 7 minus a, then minus 3 into 7 minus a plus 8a is equal to 1. Now you have to simplify this, means we get minus 3 into 7 minus 21, minus 3 into minus a plus 3a plus 8a. Now you have to cross multiply this, means we get a into 7 minus a, that is minus 21. Now you have to add the like term. We get 11a is equal to, now you have to multiply this a and removing the bracket, means we get a into 7, 7a, then a into minus a squared. You have to transpose this term before the equal, means we get a squared minus 7a plus 11a minus 21 is equal to 0. Now like term, means we have plus 4a minus 21 is equal to 0. Now we get one quadratic equation. You have to factorize this and find the a value. Minus 21, 4. Factor is minus 3 plus 7. Now you have to multiply this. Multiply minus 3 into 7, minus 21. Add minus 3 plus 7, we get plus 4. Therefore, the factors are a minus 3 into a plus 7 is equal to 0. Therefore, the value of a is a minus 3 is equal to 0, that is a equal to plus 3, and a plus 7 is equal to 0, that is a is equal to minus 7. In the question, they given a line makes positive integer, then means you take the value of a is equal to positive number plus 3 alone. Hence the value of a is plus 3. So you have to apply this positive value in the first equation, means we get the required equation. So you take down and write the first equation, that is x by a plus y by 7 minus a is equal to 1. Here we have to apply a equal to 3. That is x by 3 plus y by 7 minus 3 is equal to 1. Now you have to simplify this, means x by 3 plus y by 4, 7 minus 3, 4 is equal to 1. Next you take LCM. Then we get 4x plus 3y by 12 is equal to 1. Cross multiply this, means we get 4x plus 3y is equal to 12. Next you have to write this in the standard form, means we get 4x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0. Hence, four x plus 3y minus 12 is equal to 0 is the required equation of the straight line. This is the answer for this question. Now we move on to the next example, 5.29. See this question. A circular garden is bounded by East Avenue and Cross Road. This is the circular garden bounded by East Avenue and Cross Road. Cross Road intersect North Street at D. This is North Street. So, Cross Road intersect North Street at D. And East Avenue intersect at E. East Avenue intersect at the point E. AD is tangential to the circular garden at A3, 10. AD is tangent to this circle. Tangential means a straight line passes through a point on the boundary of the circle. In this question, we have to find the equation of East Avenue. East Avenue passing through the points C and B. Both the points are given in this diagram. So, by the 2-point form, you have to find the equation of the East Avenue. Next, subdivision. Find the equation of North Street. North Street is lie on y-axis. If a straight line lie on y-axis means then the equation is x is equal to 0. Therefore, the equation of the North Street is x is equal to 0. Then the third subdivision, find the equation of Cross Road. So, this is Cross Road. It is passing through the point A. The line AM is perpendicular to the crossroad. You have to use slope point form and get the equation of the crossroad. Next subdivision B. Where does the crossroad intersect East Avenue? Crossroad intersect the East Avenue at the point E. By solving the equation of East Avenue and the equation of Cross Road means we get the intersect point of E. Next subdivision North Street. This is the North Street. D point lie on y axis, therefore x is equal to 0. Put x is equal to 0 in the equation of the Cross Road means we get this point. Let us do the solution. First you draw the given figure and mark the given points. First we have to find the equation of the East Avenue. It is passes through the points C and B. It is the straight line passing through the point C 0, 2 and B 7, 2 by 2-point form. The equation is y minus y1 by y2 minus y1 is equal to x minus x1 by x2 minus x1. Let us assume this C point x1, y1, this one x2, y2. Now you have to apply this point on this formula, means we get y minus 2 by y2 minus y1, that is 2 minus 2 is equal to x minus x1 0 by x2 minus x1, that is 7 minus 0. Now you have to simplify this, means we get y minus 2 by 0 is equal to x by 7. Now cross multiply, this means 7 into y minus 2 is equal to 0. That is y minus 2 is equal to 0 divided by 7, we get 0. Hence, the equation of the East Avenue is y minus 2 is equal to 0. Take down and write the answer. The equation of East Avenue is y minus 2 is equal to 0. This is the answer for first subdivision. Now we move on to the next subdivision. You have to find the equation of the North Street. See the diagram. North Street lie on y-axis. Therefore, any point on the North Street, x coordinate is 0. Therefore, the equation of the North Street is x is equal to 0. Let us write this. Since any point on North Street has x coordinate is 0. Therefore, the equation of North Street is x is equal to 0. This is the answer for second subdivision. Next, you have to find the equation of the crossroad. See the figure. Crossroad passing through the point A 3, 10, that is boundary of the circle. Then the center of the circle is M 7, 7. Then means AM is a perpendicular to the crossroad. So, first you have to find the slope of the line AM, that is M1. Then you apply the perpendicular condition and find the slope of the crossroad, that is M2. Next you have to use the formula slope point form, means we get the equation of the crossroad. Let us do the solution. First you take down and write the given. Center of the circular garden m is at 7, 7 and A is 3, 10. First you find slope of MA. What is the formula for slope? Yes, m is equal to y2 minus y1 by x2 minus x1. Let us assume this point x1, y1, x2, y2. Now you have to apply this point in this formula, means we get, let us assume slope of MA is m1, that is m1 is equal to y2 minus y1 10 minus 7 by x2 minus x1 3 minus 7. Simplify this, means we get 3 by minus 4. Therefore, m1 is equal to minus 3 by 4. Since the line MA is perpendicular to the crossroad. Therefore, you have to apply the condition m1 into m2 is equal to minus 1. Here m1 is minus 3 by 4 into m2 is equal to minus 1. That m2 is equal to minus 1 into minus 4 by 3. Here you have to multiply this, means minus into minus plus then 1 into 4, 4 by 3. Hence, the slope of the crossroad is 4 by 3. Now, the crossroad passing through the point A 3, 10 with the slope m2 is equal to 4 by 3. Then the equation by slope point form. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Y minus y1 10 is equal to, here m is 4 by 3 into x minus, here x1 is 3. Now you have to simplify this, means 3 into y, 3y minus 3 into 10, 30 is equal to 4 into x, 4x, 4 into minus 3 minus 12. I need x term positive, so you transpose this term after the equal, means we get 0 is equal to 4x minus 3y minus 12 plus 30. Therefore, the equation is 4x minus 3y minus 12 plus 30, 18 is equal to 0. Hence, the equation of the crossroad is 4x minus 3y plus 18 is equal to 0. The next subdivision, we have to find the intersect point of East Avenue. Let us take down and write the previous step answer. That is equation of East Avenue y minus 2 is equal to 0. That is y is equal to plus 2. Then the equation of the crossroad 4x minus 3y plus 18 is equal to 0. In this equation, you have to apply this y value means we get x coordinate, that is 4x minus 3 into 2 plus 18 is equal to 0, that is 4x minus 6 plus 18 is equal to 0. Now you have to simplify this means we get 4x 18 minus 6 plus 12 is equal to 0, that is 4x is equal to minus 12, therefore x is equal to minus 12 by 4. Cancelling this means we get minus 3, x is equal to minus 3. Hence the intersecting point E is equal to minus 3 comma 2. This is the answer for this subdivision. See this figure. In the next subdivision, you have to find the intersection point of North Street and Crossroad. See, this is North Street and this one is a crossroad. The intersection point of North Street and Crossroad is D. So you have to find the point D. So D is lie on x-axis. Therefore, this x point is always 0, comma. We have to find the y point. Let us take that y point K. You have to apply this x point 0 in the equation of the crossroad means we get the y coordinate point. Let us do the solution. Let D point be 0, K. The equation of crossroad is 4x minus 3y plus 18 is equal to 0. In this D point, we know x is equal to 0. You have to apply this x coordinate on this equation means we get 4 into 0 minus 3y plus k plus 18 is equal to 0. Therefore, minus 3y is equal to minus 18, minus minus cancel. Therefore, y is equal to 18 by 3. Cancelling this by 3 table means 1 3 is 3, 6 3s are 18. Therefore, y is equal to 6. That is y coordinate 6. Hence, the intersecting point D is 0, 6. This is the answer for this question. Okay students, today homework exercise 5.3 11th sum. It is related to the example 5.27. Do it properly. Thank you.